Have you ever noticed that the loudest person in a room is usually the one who knows the absolute least? This isn't just arrogance, it's a mathematical glitch in the human brain.
We call it the Dunning-Kruger Effect.
When we learn just a tiny fraction about a new subject, like a business model, crypto, or real estate, our confidence doesn't grow slowly. It violently skyrockets.
I read one blog post, man. I'm a financial god. The system is a joke.
Psychologists literally call this exact peak.
Mount Stupid.
Up here, you don't know enough about the subject to realize how much you actually don't know. The danger is completely invisible to you. Let's look at the micro scale. You decide to day trade stocks. You make $50 on your first day.
This is so easy. I'm quitting my job. Put everything on margin.
But then, reality hits. The market corrects. You realize you weren't a genius. You were just in a bull market. Your portfolio is wiped out.
The market is rigged. It's all a scam.
Welcome to the Valley of Despair.
This is where 90% of beginners quit entirely. Their ego is shattered. But look incredibly closely at the math. Even though you feel stupid, your actual knowledge has moved forward. You finally respect the complexity of the game. But this psychological trap doesn't just happen to beginners in their bedrooms. Let's look at the macro scale. Multi-billion-dollar corporations make this exact same mistake. In the year 2000, Time Warner merged with AOL for $165 billion. The executives were standing squarely on Mount Stupid.
They assumed the internet was just a digital magazine, a passing fad they could control. They were catastrophically incorrect.
Because they were blinded by overconfidence. They ignored the actual mechanics of the dot-com bubble. The merger resulted in $99 billion loss.
Bail out! Liquidate everything!
The largest corporate failure in human history. The valley of despair comes for everyone, regardless of your net worth. So how do you actually win? How do you survive the valley? You have to climb the slope of enlightenment.
This is taking forever. Where is the dopamine?
Exactly. It is slow. It is boring. There are no sudden spikes. You are just stacking tiny, painful, unsexy lessons on top of each other day after day. Eventually, if you don't quit, you reach the plateau of sustainability. You are finally a true battle-tested expert.
But notice the final data point.
Your confidence level up here as a master is actually lower than it was back when you were a beginner on Mount Stupid. Because true experts know exactly how much they still have to learn. They see the entire landscape. So the next time you feel like an absolute genius after reading a single article or making one lucky trade,
check your altitude.
You might just be standing on Mount Stupid.